everyone, I'm Christy Chong and I'm the founder of Modibodi, and I'm here today with a very inspirational lady, Rae Anderson, who's 19 years old and who's been selected to represent Australia in the Paralympics. Now we've actually also chosen Rae to be our first female brand ambassador, and the reason behind choosing Rae is because Modibodi and our mission is about empowering women. And I'm sure that after you hear about Rae's story today, you'll all agree that Rae represents empowerment. Every day she faces struggles that she overcomes. She has defied the odds and continues to. And in fact, she's been chosen to represent Australia in not one, but two Olympic sports, being discus and javelin. So we feel very proud to have her on board to represent our brand. Hi, Rae.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about what it was like when you found out that you were chosen to represent Australia at the Paralympics.
It's been a crazy year, and the lead up to it has been quite difficult. I mean, a lot of training and a lot of commitment and sacrifice has gone into it, but it's something that you have to do, and it's once you get the call, it's just amazing. Over the moon to be able to represent my country again, my third games, third international.
It's fantastic. And I mean, getting there, I'm sure hasn't been easy, as you said, and there's a lot of sacrifices made. What are the types of day-to-day struggles that you face with? I mean, you live with cerebral palsy. You've had it since you were a child. So, what does that mean to your day-to-day life?
Yeah, well, like you said, I was born with it. So every day I'm just used to it. It's just something that you've lived with, and obviously it becomes part of your daily life. I mean, I have little things like eating might be able to struggle sometimes, so in public I tend to stray away from the steak, which means having to use both hands. I might use something that doesn't require both hands so much, but definitely there's a lot of pain involved with cerebral palsy. There's a lot of cramping, so a lot of my training has to be adapted, so I'm not doing so much weight bearing as speed work and more events that will, training that will allow me to favour my right side, but also allow the strength in my left side to grow.
So you mentioned training. What is a typical day of training for you? Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, so I do a lot of yoga-based training, because it allows for the strength to also be on my left side, as well as all the balance that I need in the circle and as I'm throwing. So I do a yoga session in the morning, and then of the afternoon I do a throw session, so a lot more technique involved in the throwing of both events, in discus and javelin. I also do speed sessions, so a lot of running, up to 60 metres, just doing speed work and drills. I then do plyometrics on a Wednesday, and then a stretch session after that. So
That's
a lot of
exhausting.
training. Yeah, but I love it. It's fun, and I get to go and represent my country.
Well, that's great. Look, I was talking to your mum before, and she said that you know, you've been determined since a young age, and obviously the fact that you've been chosen for two events. Now, I believe, and you were also telling me that one of the coaches didn't want you to. They were saying, make a choice, make a choice. Now, that's amazing, and that's really inspiring, I think, for women to hear that out there. That, you know, you said no, I'm gonna try for both, and you've made it.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, it definitely gives me more to do over there. Keeps me busy.
Absolutely. Look, you know, you came on board as our Modibodi brand ambassador, and as I said before, we are really excited and very proud to have you on board as our first female brand ambassador. For us, you're the type of woman that I believe young women should be exposed to. You know, we need to see more diverse range of women, shape, size, age, ability as well. So thank you for coming on board. Tell me, how does it make you feel being a Modibodi brand ambassador, and what is it that interested you in the brand?
I loved Modibodi. As soon as I got the email and checked out the site, I love everything they stand for, liberating and empowering women. And it's something that you don't necessarily see in the media. You see the womenizing of sport, and how you have to be feminine but yet be masculine and be able to do your sport, especially as a thrower myself.
Yes.
All the girls are expected to be big and muscly, and everyone looks at me and they tend to laugh at me and go, oh, shouldn't you be, you know, a jumper or a sprinter? And often a lot of people don't quite get it when I tell them I'm a thrower, but there's a lot more to sport, and I think Modibodi stands for that.
Yes.
And even in general society, there's just so much more to it. It's not black and white as everyone may think.
Correct. I think it's important that we continually break down those stereotypes that people have. you know, so we all feel empowered as women when we're seeing a diverse range of women in our marketing as well. So I agree. Look, so what is your favourite, I suppose, Modibodi product? I'd like to know that.
I love pink. I mean, I
good.
love the pink, the briefs.
Yes.
Pink as a thrower, again, looking at the stereotypes where everyone thinks that, you know, got to be big, masculine, and I think a little bit of pink in there, apart from the fact that it's my favourite colour, definitely shows a bit of femininity in the sport, definitely for throwing, as I'm a thrower. I love it. I love pink, and it's a great product.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you. Thanks for talking with me today, and thanks again for being on board with Modibodi.
Thank you so much. There's a lot of mottos that come with sport, and never give up, and your only limitation is what you put on yourself. But I think it's how you see what the challenges are in front of you and how you decide to go around them. Constantly having those little hurdles, whether it's a disability or something involved with the training, whether you can't do a certain technique, it's the little steps that get you over that hurdle that will allow you to reach what you potentially want to do and what you want to achieve.
You've been chosen to be an Australian athlete in the 2016 Paralympics in Rio, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How did that feel when you first found out about the news that you were chosen?
It's overwhelming. I mean, it's something that you train for forever, and to finally be announced on the team, for it finally be official and for everyone to know, it's overwhelming. It's something that it means a lot. Going into my third international games, my first Paralympics, it's definitely exciting, and it's something I really look forward to.
And so, what is it that interested you in the brand, and why you decided to come on board?
I love everything that Modibodi stands for. Their ideas within society and how the media portrays women, especially within the sports side of it, and as well as the photoshopping and everything that goes along with sports underwear and underwear in general. I think it's very important that we take a new stand on how media portrays women, especially within society and within the sporting arena.